go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Brunson, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Barrett. Now Randall. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Green for three. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll send Mitchell Robinson to the free throw line. That one on Şengün. And that one misses. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
And that one's good. Green.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Right side, Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Reddish. Pass to Barrett. Down low. Here's Randall. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, Robinson with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Substitution on the board.
Stolen by Quickly. On the break. Here's Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Marjanovic. Randall pulls down the board.
Hold on. Marjanovic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Checking in for the Knicks.
And the Knicks making a change here. 1:14 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Matthews. Back to Christopher. Over Rose. It's deflected. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
There's a screen by Toppin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The assist.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Christopher. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Christopher's got 5 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood.
The Knicks. 21.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And the Knicks call time here. The Knicks with the lead. It's Barrett on the wing. Gordon brings the double team. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Assist from.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Houston calls timeout.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
And here's Porter. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
So it's the Knicks now. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Porter in the post. The shot's good. Porter's got 8.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Barrett. Driving inside. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Randall. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Randall can't hit.
No doubt about it, the Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Randall. The layup off target. Well, Clark, one side that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Barrett carries it down low. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And the free throw, no good.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Rockets trail. Here's Christopher over Rose. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
The first one falls.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Martin. Good D by Rose. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Here's Christopher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Toppin. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Pass to Christopher. And the 3 off target. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out in front, up by 6. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 6. And here's Porter outside.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Shot is good by Barrett.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Green for 3. They get it back. And he converts the layup. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Here's Barrett. Porter pulls it in. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Barrett. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Timeout called. Houston.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alfred Şengün. At the line, shooting 1. Timeout charge to Houston. They are here, the one and only Clutch City, Texas. One more time, let's hear it for you.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Brunson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
Green, such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him. When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given, but he's also a remarkable athlete, and his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Here's Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Randall, good. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
What?
1:57 left in the third quarter here. Toppin outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And that one falls for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point New York lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Rose with it. He's got 12. And he throws it down with one hand.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Here's Matthews. That one's wide left.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
So it's the Knicks now. Rose left side. Hartenstein. That one goes in. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Christopher. 10 points for him. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from distance. Christopher's got 5 points now this quarter. 5 ticks left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Quickly from outside. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Left side Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Barrett. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Quickly outside. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now a timeout called by New York. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Timeout called. Houston. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The Rockets trail. Here's Green. Pass to Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight. Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Gordon. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
To stop the run, Randall. Good D by Şengün. Green for 3. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Reddish. Outside Barrett. To the paint. Here's Randall. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wide open. Yep, right through the net. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Randall can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Barrett. Over Gordon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Back to Porter. Pass to Smith. 2 on the clock. And he makes it. Smith's got 20.
And what a huge moment right there. Smith connecting on a big-time shot. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Randall on the screen. Pass to Robinson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Şengün, the screen. Porter in the post. Pass to Smith. 4-3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Porter. Nice move. Misses off the right iron. Here's Randall. He takes it in. Can't cash it in from close range. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true.
This man balled his ass off. Damn, he did. Damn, you blue shit. Nah, these niggas was snapping. These niggas was balling. I take some bad shots with him though, but damn, Jabari was just hitting everything in the clutch. Oh man, what the fuck? Oh my god, 13. Oh, 6 for 6. This nigga was going stupid. Oh my god.